Hey, what is up guys? John from Magic Tech Review, and in today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about a few phones that I have owned in the past. The LG Stylo 4, the ZTE 5 Supra, the Motorola E5 Supra, the iPhone SE, the Galaxy S6, and the ZTE Blade Z Max. And we're going to be talking about why one phone may be better than the other, or why one phone I think might be better than the other, or why it might not be better than the other. So basically guys, go ahead and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the content. Go ahead and subscribe to become part of the Magic Tech Review family, and comment down below what you think about this video or any other video. So basically guys, I believe that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and basically I used to love my Blade Z Max, and I still do to some extent, and I still use it to some extent as well. But right now it's basically, right now it's in the box, or it's in the safe, so I'm not really using it as much and all that stuff. I used to use that thing day in and day out every day, but now I really don't use it because I have the E5 Supra. Now, nobody could tell me like this phone is better than that phone, and that phone is better than this phone. And I know people that use the Samsung Galaxy S2 or S3, and they're like, I don't need any other better phone. I don't need any other phone because no other phone is better than my phone. There's people out there with the Note 2, Note 3, and they love their phone as well. I believe that the iPhone SE is just kind of too small to really be using effectively. Now, there's some people out there that love the iPhone SE and love its functions and features. Obviously the camera is really good on the iPhone SE, but as far as using it as like a daily use type thing, it's just a little bit too small in my opinion. Now, that's why we have, lots of opinions. That's why we have lots of tech reviewers. That's why we have a slew of different devices, and that's why Android and iOS are great to have nowadays. We have these options. Now, back in the day, you really didn't have these options on prepaid. You basically had, the Samsung Prevail, and you had like some little slider phones, and that's about it. And you chose between those few phones, and that's it. You didn't really have much of a choice besides that. So it's kind of cool actually that we can actually do that nowadays and have just have a good time. And I think that people should really just kind of just enjoy what they have and what they have in their pockets, instead of trying to tell other people what they need to have in their pockets. So basically guys, the gist of this video is basically, like, I didn't really enjoy the Stylo 4. You guys know that for sure by now. So but that's not to say that somebody else wouldn't really thoroughly enjoy the LG Stylo 4, such as Milhustles. Milhustles loves his LG Stylo 4. He used to be more of a fan of LG than I ever was, so that's probably why, he likes his LG Stylo 4. Now, I was always a Motorola fan when I was, back when prepaid was more, or back when the droids were coming out and everything like that, and I was working for Cricket Wireless. Basically, I really enjoyed the fact that Motorola had had the better, or what I thought was better build quality and all that other stuff. I liked the Batwing logo and all that, and I kind of like that Motorola was, one of the last brands to be in the United States, which actually, they sold off. Google bought them, and then they sold them off to oh my god, Lenovo, so they're not actually US made anymore. But I did cherish the fact that Motorola was made in the United States, in I think Texas, I believe it was, and that you remember when you can make your own Motorola phone, you can customize it and all that. That was pretty cool. Moto Maker, I believe it was called. So yeah guys, so basically I'm just trying to say, this long-winded thing that, I think that every phone has its good points, every phone has its bad points. You shouldn't be saying, well, this phone is better than that phone is better than this phone, because sometimes people get so accustomed to using a phone that even if their phone is slow as molasses, they still really won't be able to really tell, because they won't use another phone. They don't care. Like, there's some people obviously that use an iPhone that you know, they if it doesn't have an Apple on the back of it, they're not going to use it. They just don't even try to get them to use it. Don't even try to get them to want to use it. If it does not have the Apple logo on there, they're not using it. They don't care. So, and whatever, that's fine for them. If that's the way they want to, if that's the way they want their tech, and they're paying for their tech, then you shouldn't really be trying to stop them from doing that. It's their prerogative, their choice. If they're spending money, on something they like, and then they're harming anybody, then what's the difference? It's like, whatever. It's like, hey, it's kind of like people with like religion. How people, sometimes people, they get fanatical with religion, and they want you to do this, and they want you to do that, and they want you to come to church, and they say that you're going to hell and all that if you don't get with their religion. Well, it's kind of the same concept. And if you're pushing somebody and pushing somebody and pushing somebody, and they're really just happy where they're at, then just let them be. Let them be. Let them use what they want to use. Let them do what they want to do, and eventually, when they find a better phone, they'll switch to their better phone, and that's about it. So that's really what I want to talk to you guys about. That don't get so wrapped up in this versus that versus this versus that. And I know my title has this versus this is that, and this is that, and this is better and that's better. And I do talk about that stuff, but I'm just here to tell you guys that don't miss out on the variety, and don't miss out on you know the variety that comes with being human, and the variety that comes with being human and technology. Because all in all, these companies really ain't for us. They just want us to battle between their devices anyways. Well, anyways, this has been John from Magic Tech Review. Don't forget to leave that big fat like on the video if you did enjoy this. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of phones you have, and what kind of phones that you think that you might give a try, that you haven't given a try in the past, because you're maybe you're a fanboy of a certain company. Leave that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.